A new Resident Evil movie that might actually be good? Enjoyers, let's be real. Resident Evil's track record with live action movies? Rough. Sure, the Mila Jovovich films had style and explosions, but Resident then came Welcome to Raccoon City, and yeah, we all saw how that turned out. And don't even get me started on the Netflix series, canceled after one season. Ouch. But now, there's a new director, and surprisingly, there's hope. Resident Evil has been one of the most influential horror franchises in gaming history, but on screen, it's either ignored the games entirely or lean too far into chaos without depth. But now, Zach Kreger, the guy behind Barbarian, is working on a new Resident Evil film. And yeah, fans were worried at first, especially after he hinted that he wouldn't follow the game lore too closely. But here's where things get interesting. In a recent interview with Comic Book, Kreger dropped a surprise. He hasn't seen the old Resident Evil movies, like any of them. His words, "They're not my thing." Instead, get this, he says, "I love the games. I played all the games. I've played Resident Evil 4 100 times and I'm obsessed with it." Let that sink in. A director who's not chasing Hollywood tropes, but actually cares about the games. He even called Resident Evil a playground I just love. Now, this doesn't mean he's doing a 1-1 remake. He made it clear he's telling his own story, but one that honors the experience you get when playing the games. And that's key. Because recent adaptations like Fallout and Cyberpunk Edgerunners prove something important. You don't need to follow every piece of canon to nail the vibe, the tone, the soul, the fan connection. If Kreger really channels that B-movie charm of Resident Evil 4 or that raw survival horror from the early games, we might be getting the best Resident Evil movie yet. A fresh story that finally gets it, not just the zombies and Umbrella, but the feeling of playing a Resident Evil game at 2 a.m. with one bullet left in the clip. So, cautious optimism? Maybe. At least this time, the guy in charge actually played the games. A lot. Let us know. Do you think Zach Kreger's Resident Evil film could finally break the curse? Or is this just another overhyped adaptation waiting to fall apart? Drop your favorite Resident Evil game in the comments. Like, sub, and keep your flashlight on. This could get interesting. Enjoy the chaos, enjoyers.